Yo, welcome to Urban Gameplay Review. Matt Pepper bringing that heated, in-depth review.
Yo, what's good, peeps? Welcome to yet again another Urban Gameplay video where we're going to be taking a look at Halo 5 Guardian and definitely giving our opinion and review whether the game is worth buying and whether the hype is real. The story to Halo 5 Guardian is simple. The peace is disturbed when the colony worlds are unexpectedly attacked, and when humanity's greatest hero, Master Chief, goes missing, Spartan Locust tasked with hunting the Master Chief and solving a mystery that threatens the entire galaxy. Halo 5 Guardians definitely boasts the biggest lineup of characters in any Halo game, and there's some new characters and definitely a lot of familiar faces in this game. The story pretty much picks up after Halo 4, and if you got a chance to read the comic series of Halo Escalation, you will know that the fans' favourite John, as I like to call him 017, has begun to question all of his former beliefs. The Master Chief reunites with his longtime Spartan 2 unit blue team comprising of Kelly, Fred and Linda. On the other hand, we have the main protagonist in Halo 5 by the name of Spartan Jameson Loke. Loke is a legendary manhunter and is accompanied by the fireteam Osiris, which includes Spartan Edward Buck, Holy Tanaka and Olympia Vale. The Spartans' relationship unfolds across what amounts to an extended chase sequence. The Master Chief is suspected of war crimes, so Loke and his team have been ordered to bring him in. Without dropping any major spoilers, the story mode is pretty decent, but possibly not the greatest story that I've seen in a video game before. I think if you're new to the Halo series, you might think what the earth is going on, but I feel like the die-hard Halo fans will definitely appreciate the story. Moving into the gameplay, first let's look at the campaign mode. In the campaign mode of Halo 5, there's alternating between Master Chief Blue Team and Agent Loke's Fire Team Osiris. The campaign difficulty will be scaled based on the number of players. Enemies are more faster, responsive and lethal. In the single campaign mode, other team members will be operated by the CPU, but you do get the opportunity to give them orders. In multiplayer mode, you got Arena, Warzone, and you can definitely build a custom game. With an Arena, you got Team Arena, Slayer, Breakout, Free for All and SWAT. All these modes are pretty fun and definitely will keep you entertained for hours upon end. In Warzone, you've got the 24-player battle, which is quite cool, but definitely can get overwhelming from time to time. The game mechanics, the gameplay of Halo 5 Guardian is just outstanding. That's definitely one of the highlight features for me. I personally think it's definitely a pick up and play game, even if you're not really new to the Halo series. Obviously, you've got the competitive element of the online factor, but after you put 1 or 2 hours into it, you'll definitely be in the swing of playing this game. There's a high list of weapons to choose from and various vehicles to drive, and rumour has it that there's going to be more free DLCs in terms of available maps that will be coming in the near future. For me, the main negative is there's no local split screen multiplayer. That's a huge letdown in my eyes personally, and I understand that some people may argue the fact that not everyone goes to people's house to play video games anymore. Most people play online, but I think that's kind of beside the point, and other people may even say it's hard to run at 60 frames per second if you're playing on split screen. But I feel if you go back in time and see how most Halo games have been constructed, then you definitely know that's definitely a warranted feature, just for people to just either come around, kick it on the Friday evening and play the game together, even if it's multiplayer 4 ways. I think that's definitely a feature that should have been added personally. Another negative for me, I was kind of disinterested with the storyline of the game, if I'm honest. I don't really want to spoil it, as I keep saying, but the cutscenes at times didn't really feel complete and satisfying personally. I felt that in order to appreciate the storyline, the game required a deeper understanding of the Halo universe as a whole. Either the Halo novels you would have had to be familiar with or lore. So from time to time I did feel that there was a bit of a disconnect with the story for me personally. So each cutscene I just wanted to hit that skip button and get to the action, and sometimes the cutscenes were a little bit too excessive for me personally, but definitely that's just my personal opinion. Personally, I felt the campaign mode wasn't long enough. There was 15 missions, and if you played it on normal it was really quick to get through. Moving on to the positives, I felt that the gameplay and the game mechanics were really silky smooth, and it definitely kept me playing for hours upon end. I just couldn't really put the control pad down. Believe me, this game is pretty much a pick up and play game as well. So definitely, if you're not really familiar with the Halo franchise and you like first person shooters, this game definitely does the genre really well. The multiplayer is quite possibly the best multiplayer that I've experienced for quite some time, especially for a first person shooter. It's hard for me to even remember the last time I actually had this much enjoyment playing an online multiplayer game. Even though we spoke about the gameplay and game mechanics being so silky smooth, you can't hide the fact that running at 60 frames per second throughout the whole game at 1080p is just phenomenal. Definitely this game runs so fast and smooth, oh my word. The big question is, should I buy the game or not? Before I give my final opinion, let's look at what the big reviewers think. GameSpot has given Halo 5 8 out of 10, highlighting the disjointed plot but commending the multiplayer. IGN has given a 9 out of 10, disapproving the characters in the game but respect the guns and the game mechanic. For me personally, with Halo 5 Guardian, I haven't really had this much fun playing a Halo game since Halo 2. I would say maybe Halo 3 was a bit decent with the multiplayer, but I think Halo 2 was the last polished game, and I definitely think that Halo 5 kind of brings that element back to me and that nice feeling where all the modes are fun and competitive. For me, this game is far from a perfect title. There's definitely a few flaws, but I feel like the game mechanics, the graphics and the gameplay definitely outshine any flaws that you can kind of bring up in the game, just because how smooth and silky it definitely feels. But obviously, as I said before, there are a few areas which this game could definitely improve in. All in all, if you own an Xbox One and love first-person shooters, then this is surely the game that must be in your collection, I would say. I know that Black Ops 3 fans will definitely be edging towards the COD title, but believe me, I feel that when you talk about games that should be included in the list of games of the year for 2015, I think Halo 5 Guardian is a title that is worthy candidate. I feel that this is a great game, and I feel that it definitely does the Halo 5 franchise justice. Anyway peeps, as always, I always appreciate you guys taking time out to watch an urban gameplay video. This is definitely the first review that we've done on the channel, so there's definitely going to be more reviews coming your way. Comment below if you're currently playing Halo 5 and what do you think of the game. Is it a good game? Is it worth people buying? Definitely your feedback always means a lot. Until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.